Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Hey friend!
Welcome to the White House.
Hey, buddy.
Welcome to the White House. Welcome to the White House.
Hey, friend!
Ah, 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 ah. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's me, the Kimmy Dorney, Jellyfish Mechanic, appreciator of mecha retro games and plastic models. Can you guess what we're doing today? If you can't, you might need to learn how to read. Just parse it.
More and more tsukimi to chihuahua to chihuahua to chihuahua.
Also, thank you for 15 months. Wow, that's a lot of months already. You do
Welcome to the White House.
need these? Plural? That's honestly quite incredible. Everybody should be clapping. Everybody, clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap. Oh! I gain a little bit of confidence. And you come in here and try and grab it back. I see how it is. I see. Hey, wait, that's me. That's me. That's me. Hi, friends. How's the music? Is it? I can't tell if it's too high or not. LuKremBo. But LuKremBo is okay? Alright. Cool. It's so warm today. It snowed in Tokyo yesterday. It was March 10th. It was Mario Day, and it snowed. I was on Twitter, and then I saw that, like, what is it? Mecha Yuki was trending, which is like, holy snow. So I went to the window and I was like, oh my god, holy snow, it is snowing. It's super warm for us. I don't want the super warm yet. I want like reasonably warm. I don't know when we're gonna get that. It's super warm. I can do without. That's summer. We're far from summer. That's what spring is that so much? No, I don't think so. Seems like the rest of you are having warm weather though. Can you like just like send a little teeny tiny, a little drop? If I get like some little drops from each of you guys, I feel like maybe that'll be enough to dispel the winteriness. Like technically winter's not over yet. We've got a couple weeks. I think it's like the 22nd, 23rd is the official first day of spring. But if we get some drops, of warmth on the way there. A little drop where I am is an ocean word for Japan. Oh no, yeah, wait, hold on. People in sea, you can hold off on the drops. See, folks, I appreciate the thought, but you can keep your drops. Fairly chilly where I live. Talking under 50 F. I know what that is. Anybody mathing? What is 50C and 50F and C? If C ever snows, society will collapse. Yeah. That's just like one of those things, like the infrastructure isn't there. So just all of C would shut down if it snowed. Is there a Japanese equivalent to Groundhog's Day? I don't think so. We don't have the little gopher. He is not with us. He could not tell. Wait, what was his prediction for this year?
Yo, buddy.
Maybe like only 2
Still
weeks
alive?
long. The rest of winter feels like late spring, and spring is basically the start of summer in SoCal. Yeah, SoCal I know quite a bit about. Although I feel like winter does feel like winter. It's just SoCal winter. 10C? Okay, that's the same. It's like the same here. Normally, except for yesterday where it wasn't 10C and it was snowing. You guys are not knowing when spring is coming. We just go by the actual change, the actual day of spring. Of changing the spring. The 23rd this year. What is it? Equinox? Archinox? I don't know what it is.
Tubchudlorp, Tubchusokimi, Tubchudlorp.
53 months! Thank you so much, Gabriel. Thank you. I wish it was cooler at 32! Yeah, pass. Like, you're not even... Like, you're closer to the equator, but not, like, by that much. Not by that much.
Yo, buddy. Still alive?
Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you. Happy Tuesday to you. Happy Tuesday to you. I'm already in hump day. It is already Wednesday. I am already halfway. Well, okay, not entirely. I'm almost halfway. I'm closer to Texas than the equator. Right? That's like hard. Like, you're not close enough. I grind the equator like a rail on my skateboard. I see, that makes sense. That makes sense if it's warm and you live on the equator. But if you're like not that close, then your weather just hates you. Yeah, I was thoroughly shocked. Like, it was raining, and then there was like a little bit of slushying. But then I looked online and it was just snow everywhere. What the heck? Why? Indigo streaker? Wait, why are you? Oh, because it's 1-5. I thought I was like sort of. I don't think you're strawberry thief. I don't think you're strawberry thief. I mean, you are pink, so that could be strawberry-esque colored. But I was like, why Ichigo streaker? Because of 1-5. Aww. Last summer, we were almost at 45. See, Japan gets that hot sometimes. But then we also get snow cold. Japan stinks. Japan celebrates its 4 seasons. Japan very much celebrates its 4 seasons. However, they don't discuss the negatives of having all 4 seasons. You get the cold of the colds. And you get the hots of the hots. There's not a good thing. It's a bad thing. That's a very bad thing. My eye mark is more pomegranate color. Oh. What model kit are you building today? I'm building woman. I'm not actually. It's already been 20 minutes! Holy. I kinda dig 4 seasons because it does spice up your. It is better than 1. It is better than 1. California does it right. I would say the entirety of California, not SoCal specifically. Like, the entirety of California does it right. It has seasons, but they're not to the extremes. They're not. They don't hit the highs and the highs and the lows and the lows. They like make you aware that the seasons changed, so that you're like, I should wear baby long sleeves. But you're never entirely like, oh my gosh, if I don't wear like 7 layers of clothes right now, then I'm actually going to freeze. Alright, I'm not hiding in the corner, you guys. I'm hiding in the corner. Be not afraid of corner Kimmy. Be not afraid, for she is friend, not foe. We will be continuing with Sayla's Light Guncannon! What do we get? Did I miss the grand plan? No. We'll be working on the other arm today. We might get further. Washington has a cold with wet season and a less cold with wet season. Wait, get rid of the wet.
Welcome to the White House.
We don't need to be like Bulbasaur, you see. We don't need to be like Bulbasaur in the new Pokopia. Let's get it human in here! That game looks really fun. I didn't realize to what extent Pokopia was. Let's make it human. He is a C. He's C coded so hard. He's definitely from C. Yeah, but I think if I wasn't VTubing Dornians, I think I would be going hard on Pokopia. I would have sought out a Switch 2, and then I would have gotten Pokopia and spent all of my time there. But I am a reformed Dorny. I am a reformed Dorny. I have other things to do. Are we gonna need this? So we're definitely gonna need that. Why are you here? Adulting! No. I was able to... I was an adult when I did... What's the thing that took all of my life during COVID? Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing New Horizons. I was an adult then. And that still took all of my time. It's VTubing. I have been reformed from a person who spends a bajillions of hours just making random stuff in video games to anime girl who streams online. I reformed. That's how it works, right? Yeah. Relax, Tiger! Welcome in! Hello. Fighting for my life to not succumb to temptation and pay $600 to play Pokemon games. But there'd be other games you can play too. What Legos were you building? Or bricks were you building? Lego Pikachu? Oh my god, you came just at the right time. We're discussing Pokemons. The best middle ground is to stream Pokopia. It wouldn't work. It's not the same. There's just something like oddly therapeutic about sitting by yourself and just like maybe having like a TV show on in the background and just playing a game silently. Nothing else. No thoughts in your mind. Just the world passing you by as you video game. And not much is happening. Like I would leave that game on to get special items. Like you have to, there'd be balloons that would like fly by the island every like so often, every so minutes. And so I would just leave the Switch on with the music full blast. And I think I even was doing that during work. I would just leave it on with the music full blast and I would listen for the sound of the balloon passing by. And so then when it did, I would put everything down and I would go over and I would go chase the balloon. And then I would get the special item. And then I would go back. Hardcore! AC Armored Core New Horizons. That was me. I was an Armored Core New Horizons. Yeah. I was just locked into Detective Conan during COVID. Like, did you watch everything? Armored Core New Quarrel. What can the new Armored Core? Armored Core 6. They couldn't do Nexus because they've already used Nexus. Neural. H. Where'd the H be? Neural. Hubris. Neural Hunters. There we go. There we go. Anyone remember when people used to pay for Nook Mile tickets on eBay? I do. I do. I saw like, what is it? I saw someone post a picture of them like punishing their slow poke or slow bro or something, and they had him in a cage and everything, and I was like, oh, it's begun. It's begun. And then I saw people posting their like really well done islands, and everyone was like, how? It's begun. It's begun. I got up to like 650 and watched like 10 of the movies while following the canon guide. Canon episode guide. Yeah, you did better than me. You did better than me. And there's someone who made like 900 British pounds doing that. Why were they selling? Why were they selling? I didn't mess with people. I didn't mess with people that were selling stuff. It's just video game. It's just video game. Why are you exploiting it? Why are you exploiting it for money? Water break. I can do that. I can do that. Dehydrated. I will. We are Raven that's assigned to kill anyone that has coral in them. No. No! Actually, that would be more like, what is it? There was in Rubicon. There was like the procedure that people did, right? So that they could be better at piloting armor cores, right? That's who they'd be going after. That's who the neural hunter would be going after. Also the people who were desperate to have Raymond. Yes, I also remember those people. I was deep into the Animal Crossing world. I remember I posted something on like on Twitter, and then someone messaged me and was like, hey, we really liked what we saw on your island, and we think that you would fit in with our Discord. Do you want to join our Discord? And I was like, okay. I got poached for having a good design of my house. And then it helped me get a whole bunch of other items to make my islands look pretty. If I was in Armored Core World, I would die. I probably would be dead as well. I don't think I can can live in like the dog eat dog world. I don't think I could eat a dog. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it! No, I'd win. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Selling this Roman villager for 20 Dorn coins. Joke's on you. Because Dorn coins are not worth much. Dorn coins, they don't got much going for them. You might actually be losing money. I'll just sign up for augmented human experiment and hope to win the lottery. Yeah, see, that might get you. That might get you the darn zone. I don't know how good you're gonna be faring with that lottery. I like that even in a world such as Armored Core, you still choose gacha. That's how it be. I'm sorry, I don't make oodles of money so that you guys can have a good Dorn coin. Where is it? Transfer rate. Let me move this down. I don't know how that works. The camera is very funny. It just does what it wants. That's okay. I can probably move it down more. Yeah. But me when I get Starbies on the same day as a mech fight. Starbies? Wait, what term am I missing here? Starby. That sounds like a Pokemon name. Is that a Pokemon? Starby. Oh, Starbucks! No, it's a Pokemon. I've never heard someone call it Starby. That's Starmie. No, see, Starmie, I know. Starby sounds like something else. It sounds like it would be like, it would look like... Oh, shoot. There's like one... Oh, I think it's a Nintendo character that looks like a really fat star. And that's what it would look like. Starfy? Oh, I think that might be it. What is Starfy from? It's a regional variant. Oh, like Mechas for Mickey D. Wait, what region is Starby? His own game? Oh yeah, wait, you're right. Yeah, that's right. Starfy is his own game. Yeah, Maku or Makudo in Japan. Japan has 2 variants. That's how crazy they are about McDonald's. Which I feel like McDonald's does get respect. They somehow McDonald's respects Japan. I'm not quite sure how that works, but like At least the marketing team. The marketing team understands. Because we just got a Haruhi reference from McDonald's.
Hey, buddy.
What is it? It was. I think it's the movie specifically as well. The disappearance of Suzumiya Haruhi. McDonald's just did a whole. I think they did even a music video. Like first they just teased it, and then they actually have like a whole music video for the theme of the movie for McDonald's. Like what? A lot of people in Venezuela actually play RuneScape to farm gold and sell it for real currency to make ends meet. The Venezuelans can do it. So can you,
Welcome
Guardians.
to the White House.
If you... I guess that would suck if they lost their means. McDonaldism of Haruhi Suzumiya. Basically. DP has Miku on McDonald's ads. I want Miku on my McDonald's ads. Yeah, at least they're fun to look at that way. Like, you don't have to buy from them. I think most of the time the Miku ads don't even have anything Miku in them. So, like, you can still... It's just a better look. You can still ignore the fast food while it looks cute. Still alive? Yes. Yes, I am still alive.
Yo, buddy. Still alive?
Still sick though. Will this sickness ever end? And I feel like the second I start being sick, I feel like then my allergies are gonna kick in. I feel it in my bones. Perfect timing. It is perfect timing. Ooh. As the Ace Combat, they released like a tiny little. I mean, it's probably already known. But I don't think I've actually read any information on. Like, I don't know, I haven't read the blurb for Ace Combat 8, and they, on their Twitter, they released like they're doing like a questionnaire thing, and one of them was like, oh yes, for Ace Combat 8, you're just like, you were a guy that was found floating in the ocean. Like, that I knew because that was in the trailer. But the ship that you're on is just carrying a bunch of immigrants. Like, where are they going with this? So it's not even, it's just like a giant random big ship. There's just gonna be a ton of randos on there. This is great. This is great! Also, yeah, wait, I haven't done Godornians. Oh, I'm so out of Godornians. Oh yeah, the other thing that the Ace... Okay, we'll do this, and then we'll do Godornians. The other things... Yeah, refugees. Yeah, they're picking up, like, refugees and immigrants left and right on the way to who knows where. But the other thing... One of the questions was, like, why does Ace Combat 8 take place in, like, 2020-something? Like, whatever it takes place, like, 2029, I think. And they did like this whole thing. They're like, oh yeah, because, you know, it takes place in our future and something like that. And then they mentioned Ace Combat 3. They acknowledged Ace Combat 3 in English. Okay, that's all. Immigration troubles? Finally. The Ace Combat plus Ace Attorney crossover we deserve. It'll be like how we found Ace Combat and Umineko combo fan game the other day. They make a point of the fact that the carrier is outdated, so I'm convinced at some point they'll throw a bunch of sci-fi stuff in. Because we're almost to the point where Strange Reel either gotta completely change or they gotta like pretend that the outside world of Ace Combat 3 is like very different than the game. Which is possible. But Ace Combat 3 is simulated world? Yeah, but like we don't know to what extent. So they could. It's kind of crazy how well they wrote that to be just retconned. I don't think I've ever seen such beautiful ways to immediately make it so you can ignore an entry. The singular entry that pushed far into the future. It's actually insane that they made it so easy to just write off. that is the forward kind of thinking that everybody should approach all of everything. There's a general resources logo on one of the crates. Getting there. I applied. They have a program. But will Bandai accept me, Dornians? Find out. I think it's canon and they'll try to bridge the gap. I hope so. And then I hope that they're required to bring back, like, what if this is all just a plan to build up to, they're building up so that they can release, they can re-release 3. I know Ace Combat Team. I know Ace Combat Team that you're not one for remakes anymore, but like if we can get 3, that'd be very poggers. That'd be very cool. I would like that a lot. Alright, now we can go. Now we can go to good dornings. Ahem! Good. Adorning. Rex! Good dorning. Cloud Force. Good dorning. Boleyn. Good dorning. Nyx. Good dorning. Wanderer. Good dorning. Vassal. Good dorning. Burb. Good dorning. Deja Vu. Good dorning.
Hey, buddy.
Blue. Good dorning. Gabriel. Good dorning. Sasquatch. Good dorning. Soda. Good dorning. Red Sweet Rum. Good dorning. Dwime. Good dorning. Lily. Good dorning. Haku. Good dorning. Tachikoma. Good dorning. Kalem. Good dorning. Nakakon. I thought they only accepted NA, but I hope so. Yeah, see, I've seen that as well. But PFP is part of the Bandai Creators Program, which is also only for NA. And she's definitely in Japan. So I think I got a shot. Dornians. I also have a US address, so it's totally okay. There's also that shot of the people from Seto, and it looks like the lady is sitting in a super high-tech wheelchair. Like all I really want in actuality is for just some name to be dropped from 3. Some name. It doesn't even have to be someone that was like in the story. Like if we get a name drop of someone who was name dropped in 3, I'll be happy. I just like 3. 3 is my favorite Ace Combat. So I would like, I need more acknowledgement of it. I want the people to know that but also, okay, so for the application, they wanted you to send like video or a VOD to like kind of get a feel for what kind of creator you are. So I sent a VOD, a more recent VOD of like Super Robot Wars, because all of my Ace Combat VODs are like, they're like a year old now. So I was like, I don't know if I should send that to them. But then I also sent the video that I made of me remaking the Ace Combat trailer. That one commercial. I hope they appreciate that. I hope they like that. I need to make that into a short. Once Ace Combat comes out. We don't have a date yet, right? Or not even a date, but we don't have a general idea. They just said 2020. Wait, did we even get a year? Did we get a year? Void denied. Well, Void denied. It's like how only Fallout games I like is Fallout New Vegas. Oh, see, I like them all. I like all the games. I just like 3 the best. Because it's got the vibes. Steam says 2026? Alright. Okay. Cool. Cool. I gotta remember post that video when the game comes out this year. I feel like I trust Bandai. They won't push back. I mean, unless the game's supposed to come out like December 2026 and they push it to like January, February of 2027. But I feel like usually they're pretty on their dates. Trusting Bandai. Her first mistake. Only for dates. It's not like level 5 to where they're like, yeah, it's coming out in 2024. And then you're like sitting in 2026 like, Odd? Odd? Like Bandai is probably like I guess like all the other big games, you're right. That is when Super Robot Wars Y came out and when Ace the Armored Core. Trusting Bandai to get a date? That's why you're single. Did I say to get a date? I think there's one game that I think maybe they never actually gave a date, but I think they've been Level 5 has been talking about it for like they keep acting as if the release date is like right around the corner, but then it's not. And everyone was like, well, surely it's because they're waiting for Switch 2 to be announced. But now that Switch 2 has been announced, and it's out, and we haven't heard anything. Deca Police, I think it is. Everyone's like, yeah, it's coming out soon, right?
Hey, buddy.
Right? I'll just say good morning. Welcome in. CyberConnect making a solo Turbo remaster challenge literally impossible. It might be. Given how they said that it's taken them it took them 10 years to convince Bandai to let them even make their own dot hack game. I have a feeling that they don't have much say. Like, they don't get to decide, because I think that was a Bandai publish. It's kind of messed up. Like, what publishers get to decide when it comes to games. Like, the dev team makes the whole thing, so why does the publisher get to decide stuff? But yeah, so if it was published by Bandai, then unless Bandai's like, hey, we should remake Solo to Robo, then CyberConnect 2 literally can do nothing. They can try and appease Bandai and be like, oh, it'll make so much money. Oh, it'll make so much money. Look at how much it's going for online. Oh, you know, you want those monies. But if that doesn't happen, like, in my brain, they said that the process to get control of Dot Hack took them. They're like, this is a 10-year. This has been 10 years in the works, and in my brain, 9 of those years was convincing Bandai to let them have it. That's what I assume. Oh, that should be. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Now that I'm cleaning these up, I gotta put them in a different section. Aren't you the CEO of Bandai? Surely you can get them to release a remake. Listen, being CEO ain't all it's cracked up to be, Dornians. Trust me. You think you have control? You think you do, but you don't. Maybe we are, maybe we all are Mobile Suit John Gundam. Maybe that's how it is. You too, Dornians. You are Mobile Suit John Gundam. Is that pretty okay? I think it can go as is. Besides Fuga, they're out making Ninja Storm reskins with the latest shonen anime. Are they actually reskins? I mean, if that's what Bandai wants, then that's what they make. Because I know they're making shonen games, but like, they made Kakarot. Kakarot is not a reskin. On good news, at least One Piece live action trailer looks. It's out, right? One Piece live action 2 is out, right? I thought it came out March 10th. I thought. Unless they were counting down. Wait, you know what? I can check this right now. Open new window. So it'll probably be on the very front of my Netflix. New season! Yeah, it's out. I need to see live action Crocodile. Except it's really sad because you know what category it was under? You wanna know what category Netflix had it under? Boredom Buster. I would like to think that it's more than just a boredom buster. I would like to think that you're watching it because you like it and not just because you're bored. Oh, we're silly. Oh, we're silly. Netflix doesn't have such obvious categories like that. They like to spice things up and put them under weird categories. I bust alright. Who? What are you busting to, huh? Huh? Buddy? Pal? Is this a Toho? It might be. We're listening to chill music. Chill video game music, and I do believe Toho absolutely would fit under the chill video game vibes. Yep, Toho Masha Nova 8. Yeah, man, if I had my Netflix hooked up at work, I would totally watch that today at work. But alas, I did not. I only have my Amazon connected at work. Gonna try and find the time to watch it, but it might be tricky with how. Yeah. Probably, I'm better at watching longer stuff during the weekends. During the week, not so much. Yeah, why did they release it on a Tuesday anyway? Why did they release it on a Tuesday? This is clearly not meant for the working man. Let me... They should have released it like it was a movie. Although they probably have more stats than me, so maybe the working man is not watching One Piece. Maybe that's not who's watching One Piece. Pastor! Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Jelly bun jammin' raid? Oh, jelly buns sound delicious. Jelly buns sound delicious. You were just chatting. It's Shio, but not. Did you upgrade? Did you upgrade? Hello, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Did you upgrade re-debut? Are you able to do that thing to where it's like me in 2020? Actually, no, I think a lot of people. Well, the big difference, but it's basically like beginning you of VTubing and then like current you of VTubing, and then like everybody's got different models. But if I was to do it, I would have the same exact model. Nothing's changed. Wait, I have new hair. Wait, I have new hair. Hold on, I can do the trend. Wait, I can do the trend! Hold on. Oh my gosh. I forgot that I have new hair. Yes, I have a little congrats! Congrats on that. I'm sorry I didn't realize. I have to go see. It's possible that you've been like showing up on my like Twitter timeline, and I just didn't realize it was you. My Twitter and my Blue Sky, and I just didn't realize. 3 streets, 3 of them. It's a lot of streets. But you know, you're still also just a fledgling streaker. You have many streaks to go, but I believe in you, D10. The copium, but it's true. It's true. I have something different. I've changed. The toothpick. The toothpick changes everything.
New hair hole, new tsukimi.
Exactly! You get it. Did you go buy Castor? You go buy Castor. 54 months though. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Cyber Bunny is still so full of jelly from the inside. I mean, that's very like... That's very... like bunny and then filled with jelly. Like these things are all very like, you know, Easter themed. Like even if you don't celebrate Easter, you can still celebrate Easter in the sense of eating Easter food. When will bald zucchini come around? I don't want to pay for that. People actually go out of their way to pay for bald redeems. Don't think it just happens on accident. You have to pay to be bald. I do not want to pay to be bald. Bald is premium. It is. It is. Bald is premium. Yeah, that's right. Cry about it! You're never getting the bald. I have to actually check. I do think there is a shiny head under there. I believe. But yeah, in order to get the rig, I'd have to pay more to become bald. And I don't want that. I don't want to be bald. I desire not the bald. No bald toggle. No bald toggle. No bald toggle. Sorry, but I'm also not. You can't get me to be bald. I'm too good for that. Let's see. Zaku 1. Zaku 1 is free, Dornians. Zaku 1 is free. No egg kiwi. I mean, I can bring out an egg. I can bring out an egg. We can have. Eggs can be a thing. This is the coolest thing. It is true that it is a very round head. Cool. 3D grab Kiwi can. Of course she can. Of course she can. I really need to figure out how to do 3D stuff. Because I have the model, but I have never ever touched 3D. So I have to like figure out what to download and how to use it. which means I need to find YouTube guides. Is the commander antenna on Zaku like an ahoge? Yes. Yes, very much so. What's this from? Ensemble with care. Huh. Alright. I think we should be able to put this together now. maybe? I think I need this. And this. Oh, I know where this is from. I'm a knower. The right way it should be. It is not going all the way in. There we go. No, it would be kind of funny if the Zaku and Toggle gave you helmet hair afterwards. Definitely, it would be possible, more possible. I feel like I'd get more helmet hair with my other hairstyle. But this one, I think this hairstyle is it's pretty helmet hair friendly. It's welcoming of helmety goodness. I lost all of the model I played around with on my old hard drive, and now I have a massive burnout. So, I put that on indefinite hold. One day, maybe it shall come back. Ugh. Oh, losing stuff does stink. It's like, what have I been fighting for? What of the thought? Where has it all gone? That's life, isn't it? It doesn't have to be. Isn't it that? I went to bed. I now have 3 alarms to go to bed. I have 3 alarms to go to bed instead of waking up. The waking up part easy. The difficult part is going to bed for you. Hey, hello! Hello, fire dragon. Okay, which one is this? Oh, I think this one was. War never changes. You're right about that. The war with ourselves. The constant battle for approval with ourselves. It never ends. Oh, I feel like I've sneezed, but it's like not quite there yet. Did I scare it away? Did I scare it? I think I might have. I wonder if showing snot is against TOS. Because bodily fluids are not allowed on Twitch. And snot is a bodily fluid, so would they get mad? How is the awesome and pretty mechanic? I'm doing pretty good. You see what I did there? Do you see what I did there? Okay, so I put that on.
Yo, buddy. Still alive?
Good morning to you, LuKremBo. Hello. Hello, hello. My body's angry because I didn't have a proper dinner last night, and now it's like hungry. It's very, very hungry. Like, hey, can we get some like food? Sorry. Sorry, I'm busy. You come back in 1 to 2 business days. Thanks, bestie. What music do we got today? Today we have chill music. I think it's, what is it? Chill cafe, video game music to relax, study, and vibe to. Of course, put together by Alf. Alf. They had Toho Bossa Nova on this, so it's obviously fantastic. And goes here. How? How did I put this in before? Where did this go before? Oh wait, it goes up there. Okay. There we go. T.L. Brown Records, my beloved. I'm guessing, are these all like it's actually in game or? Oh. Are some of these like remakes? I simply don't know. This seems like it would be in the game itself. It sounds like I've heard it in the game itself. Because I feel like at this point, there's no rendition of this song that Nintendo hasn't made. They needed to make every version. Bing bing wahoo man! Oh, you mean what is it? Donald Glover? I mean, wait, no, he's the Bring Ha man, sorry. He's the Bring Ha man. Because of course that makes sense. What? Is he gonna talk? I'm so curious now. What? Where? What? How? Wait, I need to take this out because this isn't ready. The casting is crazy. I like the Doggy Bird just tweeted Troy. Wait, wait, who's Troy? It's Troy. I only saw Donald Glover, that because I think that's the only person Is this character in Community? Oh yeah, wait, he was in Community. I've never seen that, but I do remember like seeing clips of him in that. He's kind of, I forget that like he's also an actor. Troy in a bed in the morning. This is another song. What song we were referencing? Okay, wait, now I can put this. Oh wait, no, okay. I put that in and then I put this on. He's very talented, has a lot of outlets he does. is and he does. Mario World theme is truly iconic. There's some really good documentaries about the creation of the like Super Mario games. Like they feel like they're proper documentaries, and they're just like some guy on YouTube. He was the best character on Community, and he was also one of the writers on Community. And the show simply wasn't as good anyway, for both reasons. Sometimes you just make that much of an impact. I like when Miyamoto plays the character. Wait, does he? Does he? Need Miyamoto to play more guitar then. Miyamoto-san! Guitar oshite kudasai! Finger picks and everything? What a legend. And then on top we put this sucker. Video game guys being bros. That's the good stuff right there. We have to appreciate video game peeps. We gotta appreciate video game peeps. Because the world is not appreciating video game peeps right now. Pray for Nagoshi. Oh no, I was thinking, has Nagoshi Studio not made any video game since they like became a thing? Have they not produced anything? Or have they been like working on like other like have they put out something small? Did they make something for some other company? Have they done anything? Gang of Dragons was supposed to be, but the company I think has been a thing for like 5 years. I think he's been like solo indie for 5 years. What have they been doing? I don't know, but seeing as it's the game industry in 2026, I assume the studio was dissolved. It's not dissolved yet, but they gotta make something and to make money instead of just asking for more money. Video game peeps are awesome. Way less sugary than regular peeps. True. Although wait, I don't know then. I would probably like regular peeps. I like sugar. Although hilariously, I'm not a huge peeps fan. I'm not a marshmallow fan. I don't know why. I can't eat them now. I used to just not eat them at all, but I can't eat them now. Like 5 years after you debut your company with nothing to show. I guess he has one thing. He has one game that was in development, but like that's your vibe. Kojima. When I was like, I went to go check Kojima. One game? Wait, did they actually make a game? If they made a game and then they were working on Gang of Dragons, then that's okay. That's acceptable. But like Kojima Productions, after they became a thing, they released what's the game? What's their birth game? Death Stranding. Death Stranding came out 4 years after the creation of the Kojima Productions. Does it really matter? In the end. In the end, it doesn't really matter. But if you're an independent game studio, you should be putting out something so that you can show investors that you are worth investing. Like, look at what we can do. Look at what we can do. Like, maybe NetEase wasn't giving them all that much money or something. Still. We don't know how far they were in the Gang of Dragons game. But given that we didn't have a date, it doesn't seem like we'd be getting it next year. And also, we are building... That's right, I didn't write it anywhere again. Oops. There's somewhere I can copy and paste it from. I don't. Well, I have this at least. I don't have the full title of it, but... Yes, this is the light gun cannon from GX. It's specifically the Sayla model, the P-bandai Sayla model. Oh, what? Why can't I type? Oh! Oh, there we go. Phew, that took a while.
Welcome to the White House.
Right, here we go. Oh, I totally forgot to put on the throwy thing. Wait, we're not at the end of stream yet, Lily! I can't wait to see. Oh wait, come back. Wait. How OD is? I also am very curious about OD. I can't wait to see more stuff from Kojima Productions. I wish we get Zone of the End, or spiritual successor, from them someday. That's weird because Kojima, it doesn't feel like he loves mecha. It seems like he likes the idea of having them as weapons, but it doesn't feel like he wants mecha only. I want him to want mecha only. Oh, so that is the raid message. No, I am saying it in reference to the fact that you always say it when we're at the end of stream. Ah. 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 Wait, by the way. Oh, to have a throwy thing. Oh, to have a throwy thing. Goes this way. And then we put these on. What? Metal Gear Mark II! The whole game wasn't about mecha. Nature was not about mecha. I feel like he likes the idea. Like, he thinks mecha is cool, but I feel like he might not be completely on board with, like, the idea of mecha-only stories. Like, part of me wonders if he would unironically say... like, if he made a mecha story, if he would unironically say, well, unlike other mecha, this one is about the characters. Like that's the kind of vibe I get from Kojima. Dun, 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 dun. Kojima just needs to make a weird mecha game and have his best friend. I mean, Death Stranding 2 has mecha. Like it 100% has mecha. Pretty sick. He's looking pretty sick. Like I think Guncannon even made, like, already has a kit out of. It might just be a figure, but I thought it was a kit of the mech that shows up in Death Stranding 2. Speaking of mecha model kits, yesterday I built the Pla de la Neo Cosmo Gavarian GCR from Gavin Infinity. It's a pretty easy build. But it's also cool that it can transform into 2 other mores. Wow, that is pretty cool. They did have to like push out toys. Everyone's already saying that Gavin's not doing so hot. I'm guessing in toy sales. Which, like, I don't know, maybe this is why I'm not a marketing and sales person. Like, it's a new IP, kind of? Everybody is kind of, like, on their toes, especially saying that toy will just drop if not. So, like, why would people get invested? I saw someone report that the sales for toys weren't that great, right? Yeah, you can't tell after 4, especially because the story really isn't solidified. Like they're just doing like crazy episodic so far. Like there's nothing to really get invested in. It feels like, but I guess that's not toy sales. It doesn't have to do with toy sales. Isn't it too early? Okay, but listen, big companies, they don't care about time. They don't care about time. That's why we always get things canceled before they end, because they're like, yeah, that's not looking too great. We're just gonna assume that it's gonna continue to bomb, so pull it, get rid of it. It's done. It's done. It's time to make a waste. People so quick to jump on Gavin Slendan. But as a joke, I haven't really seen anything like this. Nothing's happened. They're just continuing to introduce characters. Like nothing has happened in Gavin. Currently, it's just who's gonna be the Gavin in this episode. It's every episode is just who's that Gavin. That's all it is right now. Wow. Wait, why do I need 8? Oh. Wait, I need 2? I guess I do? Oh yeah, right there. B1. 98 and E. Gavant! It's so good. So I was cracking up when I saw that. Like I'm only like half paying attention during Gavin because I'm like preparing for streaming. But like I just looked over at the screen and I was like, am I seeing this correctly? Did that ant just turn it to a Gavin? Hello? Huh? The Sentai series almost got cancelled due to the main antagonist being too violent, which affected toy sales. A body killer from Abba Dangerous. How long ago is that? When was Abba Dangerous a thing? Oh, that's a very long time ago. That's a very long time ago. Yeah, voiced by Gaia Memories from the... Really? Oh, that's kind of cool. That's the crossovers I like to see. Where is 18? There's 18. Dino Thunders in this game. So I definitely don't know Power Rangers. I know Power Rangers less than I know Sentai. Like if it's not the original season, I probably don't know it. Of Power Ranger. Let's see, B1. We need 4, 2, and 3. Alright, I can do that. Wait. Wait. Oh. But I really don't see how... I should be like more on the ball with watching toy sales. I just don't care. I just don't care. Oh, this is the voice of Gendo Icardi. Eh? He's kind of big in the voice acting world. It's like one of the trailers. One of the things to get people hyped about the new One Piece live action was they had the cast and then they had the voice actors, the JP voice actors, doing like their calls and desires for like what they want to be. Basically the what I want to be when I grow up thing. Like, oh, I want to be king of the pirates. I want to make a map of the whole world. I want to be the best samurai. But like, it's just insane how much spirit and emotion voice actors get into their voices compared to actors. I mean, to be fair, extreme veterans of the voice acting JP community versus like a bunch of 20-year-old actors from Netflix. minus I forget Zoro's actor. Zoro's actor is like a pretty well-known actor in Japan, but everybody else, yeah. Makenyu, yeah, he's like pretty huge. Other than that, Naru's live action? Isn't a lot of dogs? But like, when we're talking a lot, how many is a lot? But like, it's two very different levels. I feel like of like just knowledge of acting careers. But it was so funny to just watch them be like, in English, like, Luffy did pretty good. He was like, I'm gonna be king of the pirates. And then you've got Luffy's voice actor that's been in here for like 30,000 years doing voice acting. And it's just like, oh my god, that's Luffy. Whoa, that's Luffy right there. Like, they all act like their characters. It's just when it comes to like voicing, when it comes to the voice. They got a solid set of 5 for our main crew. I love the live action actors. It was just really funny. Like, I should find the clip. Because it feels like they got out acted. Just because of how into the characters. That's the other thing. These actors have only been playing the characters for like a couple years now. Like a few years. Meanwhile, the voice actors have been like living and breathing these characters every week for the past like 20 years. Like there's just no way. Of course they're gonna get out acted. It doesn't matter if they're just voice actors. Like they are these characters at this point, even if they voice other things. Like, what is it? When McKenna was like, I want to be the best pirate. And then Zoro's voice actor comes in. Like, I don't know their names. I feel bad that I don't know their JP names. Like, his voice actor comes in, and it's just like, oh my god. The crazy amounts of just aura that emits from this one man's voice. Insane things were happening. One? Really not need one. Oh wait, I do need one. Wait, I didn't need. Wait, no, I don't. Hold on. I'm confusing myself again. I don't need. Set up for Vivian Robin. Yeah, I'll probably watch it this weekend. Voice actor comes in. It's Zoro! Yeah. Yeah, mainly for Luffy, Zoro, and Usopp. It was like the characters were there. The voice actors spoke. It was like, whoa, that's them. That's them. It's just be hard to cast not just the voice but the rest of the actor. Well, yeah, they had to get like the whole package. Like, it's not that I'm saying that the actors don't sound like them. Just if you watch the clip, it feels like the actors are being out-acted by voice actors who don't have to like act out the character, but somehow they did anyway because they live and breathe those characters. They've been those characters. The Luffy's mannerisms, they are Luffy's voice actors' mannerisms. And there's just the same person now. They're not acting. It's just them. That's just how they act. The live action One Piece crew, once they've been filming for like 20 more years, maybe even 10. Once they've been filming for 10 more years, you know, then they'll probably be at that level. And given how long One Piece is, they might be recording for that long. Who knows? I saw someone that was like, yeah, they're gonna have to cancel this eventually because like the actors will be 40 by the time they get like into the later arcs. You know what? No, just keep them. Just don't address them. Keep recording until they're in their 40s. We just need to make sure that they have the best skincare routines. Someone hire a dedicated skincare What is it? What is the doctors that take care of skincare? Or just your skin? I don't think it's an entomologist. Epidermologist. The time skip will help. Definitely. Dermatologist! There we go, thank you. I think I was there. I was almost there. If they keep going, as age and this becomes like Law and Order or something of anime life. Oh, that'd be so good. Yeah, because at least, unlike stuff like, what is it? Stranger Things. Like Stranger Things, the kids, they were like forced to make them grow up because they had child actors. But like our actors, for One Piece, they've at least, they've hit an age where like they incredibly changed. We can get away with this. We can get away with filming this for the next like 20 years. I think they should never quit. Never stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Can't stop. Got everything from B1. Time skip will definitely help though. And then it'll be like Resist 1000 Resist? Is that what it was called? Where they called in the voice actor for your helper. Like they had him film pre-puberty, and then for the time skip they waited until he hit puberty and his voice dropped, and then they recorded afterwards. 1000 Resist, yeah. That is like my favorite thing. The fact that the second that boy's voice dropped, his mom called up the creator of 1000 Resist and was like, "It's time." The boy, I wonder how that feels to have like your change of childhood to teenage years be so logged like that. Ba, ba, ba. 35. Probably. I think the creator said in like an interview or something that that's exactly what went down. Like the mom was on, like, she immediately called and was like, "It's time." His voice has dropped. We can now record. The actor said he had a lot of complicated feelings toward it, and oh, I should read that. I hope he knows he did a good job. I hope he knows he did a good job. His voice is so good in that. His voice is cracking. Go for Boyhood. Wait. You are capitalizing that. Is Boyhood a video game? Or not a video game, is Boyhood a movie? A movie? Yeah, Naruhodo. Did it like, was it focused around the change from childhood to teenage years? And then and then it like followed the actor as he changed that. Okay, that would be a little weird. That's a little weird. Cause at least 1000 Resist isn't like specifically about that. It just utilized the change to their advantage. But having a whole movie be about that and like as they grew, yeah, I don't know about that. Imagine if he grew up to be a bad actor. I feel like at least in the span of the movie, it wouldn't be as obvious. But yeah, that one makes sense. That you would have complicated feelings towards that. Because that's a little too personal. Oh my god, it's the best song in all of gaming. Isn't it funny that the VA, Tales for Sonic Adventure just cycled through 2 siblings because the older siblings voiced deepened too much within a 2-year time period. Wait, that's funny. Yeah, I feel like filming kid voices must be so scary. Filming male kid voices must be so scary because, like, you really do have a time frame depending on, like, how old they are. Like, when they're cognizant enough to act, like, to really well read their lines well, they're probably really close to their voice dropping. So you gotta bust out those lines as quickly as possible. Because methinks it might be a little immersion breaking if your voice actor or your character's voice just keeps going up and down without any change. Yeah, dude, let's give it to the younger brother. I wonder if they sound this. Like, I feel like maybe some people notice, but I feel like maybe not enough people notice. Recasted the similar sounding kid, but then you gotta find one. It do sound pretty close. That's good. Remember how to whistle? Pretty low. It's pretty not powerful. Can't do it. I can't do it like in a long whistle. Okay, why did I learn how to whistle? There was like one thing I wanted to learn how to whistle, but I can't even remember what that was. It's definitely only in like the past. I only learned how to whistle as an adult. I never knew how to whistle, and then there was a song I wanted to whistle, so I learned how to whistle it. I taught myself how to whistle. I looked up YouTube videos on how to whistle, because I couldn't do it before. I'm still not that good, but at least I can. I can make noise. I can make whistly noises. Ah, I can't do it again. I have to like mentally prepare myself. I can do the loud finger whistle. I do a fake. I do like a... What is it? It sounds like an actual whistle that you have to buy that they use for sports events kind of thing. I can make that sound, but it's very, very loud. Do not like doing it indoors. Younger sibling got too old to do Tales for Sonic Heroes, and they got someone else to do it who was unrelated. Yeah, if it's a completely different game, then yeah, you can't. They probably already knew that they were gonna have to do someone else. You can't cast kids and expect them to do more than like one game. If you do, then you are delusional. I tried to whistle before and I just couldn't get it right. Practice. It takes practice. Like once I got 82 now, I was like, all right, that's all the practice. That's all the practice I want. But if I kept going, Dornians, you bet your bottoms. You bet your bottoms I'd be a whistling queen. I can only whistle backwards by breathing in instead of blowing out. Suck in all that delicious air. I can't! Depends on the game. If the character ages as the series goes on. How many video game series actually have characters age up? I feel like they usually keep them the same age. Because they're usually just like fictional fake characters. Like Trails, I guess, ages them up. But I don't think they have any like kids. I don't think they have kids. What other video game ages up characters? No, but wait. Wait. That's a big nub I missed. Kingdom Hearts, but that's like 1 year difference. Yeah, I feel like if they had cast like a kid, and then 1 year passed, and it was like, kid now has the deepest voice you've ever heard, they'd probably recast. Dude, yeah, I feel like when they cast kids, it's because they're going for like a specific voice, for a specific character that like is supposed to sound like that forever. Especially like because it's usually like cartoon stuff, and cartoon stuff doesn't really age. They're like, we made you a cartoon so that we never have to deal with you aging. Unlike those real people. Those real humans that age as time passes by. Disgusting. Disgusting. How dare people age? Or like cute animal characters.
Welcome to the White House.
Very good morning. Welcome in. We might get the waist done as well today. And then we'll just have leggies left. Wait. Leggies and ball and chain. We gotta make sure this will be pretty well seen. I feel like I looking at voice actors yesterday. Yeah, for I apologize, but I'm gonna be thinking about Dot Hack a lot in the next probably month and a half. And plus, but I feel like the brunt of it will be like, or not month, like half a year. That's what I meant. But I was looking at the voice acting cast for English of the first games. Faye Valentine is in there. She voices a character. It's like, what are you doing there? And Kite's voice actor, it sounds like someone I've heard. But then I looked up all their roles and I cannot place where I've heard them from. I have no idea. I haven't the faintest idea. Because it's English. And I didn't watch a lot of anime in English. Like, there's only a limited amount of roles it could have been, but none of them, like, stuck out to me. And it's like, oh my god, yeah, that person, duh. I might have to go again and go through, like, with pictures. I was just going through the Wikipedia, and I feel like my brain isn't as jogged when I'm just looking at like names of characters, because I can't remember the name of every character for every anime I've watched. Can you? I can't! If you can, please share with me your memory powers. I would like them very much. I would like a good memory. This is the true devastation of the electronics. I can't get myself a better memory. Monkey's paw curls and you forget Japanese. No! Wait, why am I forgetting things? I want to remember things! Boo. Messed up. It's a messed up monkey's paw. Can't believe it would do this to me. Monkey's paw. I'm gonna throw it. I don't think that's how it works, but I'm gonna take the monkey's paw and throw it somewhere. And like, surely it won't work that way. I should read the original. I think it's a short story that the monkey's paw came from. Maybe it's a full-on novel. I'm not sure. But I've never actually read it. Like, I think I've seen a summary of it, but I've never actually read it. And, like, we all know what exactly happens. But I want to experience. I want to experience the OG for myself. It's a folktale, but the reason most people know it is actually because of the Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors. I have to look it up. I thought there was a story written about it. I didn't even know it was in Simpsons. Ooh, I'm butchering this piece. I am butchering this piece. Watching Simpsons? That's what old people do. But the Kiri Simpsons still airs today. Alright, show me all the Gen Z and Gen Alpha that are watching Simpsons, huh? I can relate on that. If I could eat donuts every day for free, I would. I absolutely would. It would have to change though. It couldn't be the same donut. Like I don't think I could exclusively live off of like glazed or just one kind. It would have to be a variety. I need a variety. And I need it to be American donuts because that provides me with even more variety. People don't watch The Simpsons on TV anymore, but they know it through GIFs, and Simpsons GIFs are incredibly popular, including the GIF of the monkey's paw. I mean, they know it, but like, I feel like people hear about monkey's paw before they see the GIF. Well, no, maybe not now. I feel like I haven't seen that GIF in a while. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. I'm still under the impression that it's a millennial thing. Simpsons is a millennial thing. Millennials are online. They be posting those gifs, but I don't know if I don't know if it's a Gen Z, Gen Alpha thing. Alright, now we slap these together. A millennial thing until the Simpsons movie, maybe? The Simpsons movie? The what now? Even if someone has never seen that gift, they probably know the phrase from hearing it from someone who has. Then they didn't learn it from Simpsons. The person who heard it didn't learn it from the Simpsons. I need to look up if there is a book about monkey's paw. 2007. That's almost 20 years old. You think they'll do anything for the 20th anniversary? Simpsons a movie too, Shirley. They didn't learn it from The Simpsons, but they know it because of The Simpsons. I feel like I don't. They know it because someone else said it. They know it because they talk to people. Like, I guess they can thank Simpsons for the knowledge if that person that they learned it from. But they know it because they talk to people. They know it because they are around. Right, let's see. So we have this. Like, I still stand by my statement that knowing it because of Simpsons is an old people thing. Simpsons is old people thing. But like old in the sense of millennial. Wait, which way does this wait? This way? Yes. Does it matter what order I put this in? I don't think so. Do I have it upside down? Oh yeah, that might be upside down. Okay, yeah, that was upside down. That was upside down. As Simpsons only had one movie, that's kind of crazy. They didn't go with the Cran Shin-chan route and just make a movie like every year. I guess because cartoons just aren't as big in America. They'd be like, make a cartoon movie for adults? Who does that? My nose is leaking. Almost knocked something over. I did need one! Okay, I wasn't crazy. I knew I wasn't crazy, Dornians. It was stuck in development hell and got changes up until the last second or something. Oh. Weird. Did good though. Yeah, because I mean, Simpsons was like huge. Simpsons was very huge. That's crazy that... That's why it feels weird that there's not more than one movie. Like, they really didn't capitalize on that. I feel like they could have gotten away, but maybe the process of making the movie just hurt them. It was too much. It was too much. They couldn't handle it again. But maybe now they'll be desperate enough. The 20th anniversary of the movie. Oh wait, there's a specific way I'm supposed to go. And it was the opposite of how I was doing it. And then we put these on. I forgot how weird some of the build of this is. Like, there's a lot of like a T and L shaped thingamabobs that we're sticking into more T and L shaped areas. I don't know, it feels very secure. I like it. Extra shading that those animated movies have really eats up the budget. That is true. They should just make it like a TV show. They should just make it like a TV show, but longer. We could probably put on there. We might not be able to put on this. Where is the sticker sheet? I lost the stickers. Wait, is that... Alright. You have not lost the sticker sheet. This, we need to put a sticker on this, and it is a symbol. I really like the G-Quack's design. At least the engineering is there despite not always having its good color separation. Yeah, I think the G-Quack's kits have been great, and the only downfall to them is their stickers. That's literally it. Worst stickers I've seen in a long while. Other than that, it's just whether you like the designs or not. Which I know some people don't. And that's okay. They get to save their money. They get to save their money for other designs that come out that they might like. And then... Where does it go? How does it go? Oh wait, we're supposed to put it in here first. Never mind. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's the G-Quacks build. They just... P-bandai's been doing good with the actual like engineering of the builds. With G-Witch and G-Quacks. Both of them were just very good kits to just grab as a first-time builder. Like, I feel like you can confidently tell non-builder friends, be like, you know, if you really liked Gundam G-Witch or G-Quacks, you could totally pick up. You could pick up one of the kits. It's easy to build. Look at his tummy rolly. Building the G-Fred is crazy how much color separation. Yeah, the G-Fred was good. They did put effort for the G-Fred and G-Quacks for color separation. I feel like. We still need to make Nya. We still have Nya to make so that she can go along with the G-Fred we made. Let's put this sticker on. What time is it? Yeah, we should be ending soon. Oh, I will put sticker on him. Go. Place it right there. We inject that straight into his veins. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree, Bob. Yeah, all Bandai's recent releases have been quite good. So then they're releasing another EG, right? That's literally just the same Gundam as always, but now it's got new stickers. Really, Bandai? Really? That necessary? Is that necessary, Bandai? Can't you just release the stickers? Can't they just let us buy the stickers separately? No. Because that wouldn't get them money. Yeah, like imagine if they had made it like the mute colors again. If we got beyond global like muted colors, or the Parco. If we got the Parco collab colors, that would have been good too. Literally anything. I mean, how else will Bandai practice their sticker game? They can just release the stickers. That's what I'm saying. If they just release the stickers, that's fine. That's fine. I don't see a problem with that. Alright, let's see. For this. I keep thinking that Hataraki UFO will play, but I don't think that's his playlist. And then... Hataraki UFO. Oh gosh. The softer colors would be perfect for the ukiyo-e stickers. Forgot today was Apex Gundam drop because it's on Steam Street. Yeah, I was surprised when Steam opened up, and it was just like right on the front page. Like, dang, they are really trying. They are really trying. Like, has it gotten that bad? Do they really need the Gunpla? They need the Gundam people's money that bad? Is Apex on its way out? I do feel like not that many people play Apex anymore. Everyone has gone to different fields. The people have moved on from Apex. Should have been on the way out for Titanfall 3! There's gotta be some reason why they aren't doing Titanfall 3. Like, did they lose all the people that would be good at making mecha? Like, like, did they have to scrounge together people for Gundam? For this Gundam collab, but like they don't have enough for Titanfall 3? Like, did all the people that actually like Titanfall leave the company or something? Like, it's so weird. Just because people aren't talking about a game doesn't mean people aren't playing it though. But I'm just talking about how when I joined the VTuber scene, everybody was playing Apex. Everybody. Apex collabs were like all the thing, and now it's not. It's a bunch of other games. Like big VTubers, small VTubers. It was just everybody you could see was playing Apex, and that is definitely not how it is. Like there are definitely still people playing it, but I feel like it's just not anywhere near where it used to be. VTubers don't collab on Apex. It wasn't even collabs. It was just people playing it solo. I think actually most of the people that I watched were not collaborating with other people playing it. They were just playing solo. They were Han Soloing. And like all my friends that used to play it religiously, none of them play it anymore. Like people close and far from me have all just swapped from Apex for other games. Love that suit. It is a good build. He looks like he's giving a speech. Am I talking about Miku Side 7 private server mod pack for random ammo? Nice segue. Nice segue. Crazed Gamer of the Month and they move on to another game to keep your traction. No, that's big people maybe, but not everyone. Because Apex was around for like, I want to say like it was big for like 3 years, at least for VTubers. 2 or 3 years. Because those kind of games, like you want to build up a big community over multiple years. I feel like I have this on, but I also don't really like it. No, that's right. The hand just looks weird. This hand looks weird. I wonder what that Gundam Miku fan mod is about. Who knows? Who knows? Weird hats. I don't think I'm going to be able to capture it. It's like the fingers. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to show it well enough. Like just something about how the fingers go down. Where they do. I don't know how to explain it well enough with how it looks on camera. Like, there's like a huge gap in between here. This part and this part, but it's not showing up well on camera. Guess maybe that? This gap looks weird to me. Like it looks like it's separate pieces. Why is it doing that? Like it feels like it's just part of the design. Let's see, CS2 Dota Slay the Spire. It's 5M. Arc? The new... Wait, no. R6, 7. No, R... I swear I didn't do that on purpose. I read the S as a 7. R6S. Path of Exile. PUBG. Rust. Bongo Cat? Bongo Cat. Overwatch. Marvel Rivals. RE9. Geometry Dash and Apex. Geometry? With some of these games, I'm like, huh? 5M, I think, is GTA role-playing thing. is it like a separate game to roleplay? Like, do you need it to have like private servers or like special servers or something? This looks so good. Yeah, I'm excited to finish him. Got no idea past the name, honestly, Naruhodo. Naruhodo. Okay, you do more than us. I just watched Triggerfish play sometime. Aw, yeah. She's like one of the only people that I know that plays like Apex possibly. I don't even know if she still plays. I just assume because she's like she got the trigger finger. Alright, yeah, I've got him in a speech pose. He's speaking the truth. He's speaking, or she's speaking the truth actually. She speaks the truth. You must listen to her words. She just wants peace for everyone and revenge for her father. Fukushu! Desu ne? Fukushu desu ne? Maybe she wants legs. Nah. We all know that legless is the way to go. Right. We should get out of here, Dorians. We should get out of here. They're just for show. Yeah, the big wigs don't get it. They don't understand. You don't need legs. We'll give her legs, but we're just doing that because that's what the design calls for. Legs unnecessary. Everything should be able to float. Everything. Thanks for building for new. Thank you for stopping by, friends. We will continue next week. Woohoo! Yippee! I doubt we'll finish her unless I somehow find time to recut pieces. We will probably not finish it next week, but we'll keep building. We will keep building. The building will keep going, and it won't stop coming. And it won't stop coming. We won't stop building. We won't stop building, and we won't stop building, and we won't stop building. Let's see. I think I am not going to read. Just because I have many things I need to do this morning. So, for the rest of this week, tomorrow, Dornians, we will be playing Mass Builder, and the people at Project Sekai, the publishers, have given me. They gave me a key for me, and they gave me a key so I can give away one game to you guys. You guys have a chance to win Mass Builder for yourselves tomorrow, so show up, roll up for that. And then this weekend, we will be playing the G Savior game after we watch G Savior the movie in Discord. So if you want it on that for the Discord, we have a chance here. Exclamation point Discord to watch G Savior with us, and then we will be hopefully finishing Armor Core PP Project Phantasma. Sorry. I know what these games stand for. So until next week, Dornians. Until next week, wherever it may be, whenever it may be, if it may be. Until then, Atsukimi.